And let's be completely clear. To be a candidate in this party, you have to be of the view that LGBTQ plus people in British Columbia deserve all the same rights and all the same treatment as everybody else.
BC Liberal leader Andrew Wilkinson responding to questions Friday afternoon about another one of his candidates. This time, it's concerns about a candidate's anti-trans messaging on social media. The NDP has been quick to react.
Now this morning we've learned of a new candidate who has promoted transphobic beliefs.
It seems to me a bit late and a bit of a failure of leadership on behalf of the BC Liberal Party, and it does beg the question, if Mr. Thronis is inappropriate, as I believe he is, what about the other anti-LGBTQ candidates that are on the Liberal ballot?
The BC Liberal candidate in Westminster, Lorraine Brett, deleted this tweet promoting a blog from Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling, who has been criticized for her comments about transgender people. Brett hasn't apologized, instead tweeting, "It's important to hear different ideas in a fair and open society, and that the BC Liberals have been unequivocal in their support for the LGBTQ community." This is the latest in a string of controversies facing the BC Liberals during this election campaign. This follows the resignation of Laurie Thronis, who made comparisons between birth control policies and eugenics at a recent online debate. There were sexist comments directed at the NDP's Bowen Ma, and a longtime Liberal supporter and organizer claiming on social media that Wilkinson has failed to represent what the party stands for.
Every party has some dissenting voices, and we saw that overnight, but the overwhelming support is in favor of continuing this campaign and winning this election so that we can form government. Since the events of yesterday afternoon, I have had overwhelming support from all across the province.
So how does Wilkinson get past these controversies? UBC political scientist Gerald Bayers says the BC Liberals could try to find prominent people to publicly prop up their leader and focus on the party's strengths.
Things like the PSD promise, I think ultimately, if you're making those kind of promises and you're committed to that, you want to go full on that and remind voters that they'll save some money if they vote for you. I think that's part of the kind of middle class appeal that they're trying to have.
In the meantime, Laurie Thronis will seek election as an independent. He says his name is still listed as a BC Liberal on the ballot, but will inform voters that he will sit as an independent if elected in Chilliwack, Kent, an area that he's represented in the legislature since 2013. In Vancouver, Kier Junos, City News.